All right. Well, it's happened. It's happening. Um, the new moon in Pisces. So right now is the time when, if you're wanting to quit smoking, set that intention now. You want to start working out, sacrifice the time, get to the gym. Uh, it's time to let go of the stuff that isn't working anymore and step into the new patterns that we are building in our lives that I was talking about. Hopefully, we're building. Um, and the patterns that we are building right now, hopefully, will set in motion the next decade. Um, and, that's Uranus and Taurus and the reverberations of the Saturn and Pluto conjunction happening next year and everything building up to it. A little bit ahead of time, but we've got Jupiter moving into this as well, even making it crazier next year. Uh, uh, but yeah, and I've had my charts backwards on the screen. I didn't realize I was doing that, but I got to get used to doing it like this. Um, I get people wanting me to read their chart and everything, and it's just not something you can do like that. It's reading a chart takes a lifetime. So uh, slowly but surely, hopefully, we can grow together. And I can teach you how to read your own chart, where you get your own interpretations out of it. Um, it's pretty interesting, but like this chart that I'm using is just your standard uh, house and house ruler. Aries ruling the first house, Taurus ruling the second. It's the house and it's the sign lining up with it perfect. In an individual chart, the outside constellations and the planets all shift. So this isn't this is just a chart as it is now for around the for everyone. Your personalized chart will look different than this. You'll still have these configurations happening, these transits happening, but in comparison to your chart, it'll be these will be in different spots in different areas of your life. That's what makes this so everyone's so unique. Just a couple hours, and planets shift signs, signs shift houses. Um, it gets very complicated, you know. Uh, so uh, love all you guys. I'll try to get back with you guys. I've been working a lot, so but getting people more familiar with their charts and all that fun stuff. That's part of my uh, this year, Like I said, this is all new to me. So I've always done this for myself and I've always been into it and I've always followed it, but I've never done it professionally. And, it's like, this isn't professional either. This is me just talking about it, and hopefully growing together, like I, this is a constant learning experience. I've been doing this as long as I can remember. And it's still a learning process. It's you're always a never-ending student in this never-ending painting, this unending painting of life. Um, but that's what's fun about it is I, you know, it takes Uranus, you know, roughly 84 something years to be where it's at right now. So we've never experienced this before. I mean, I guess the last time was in the Great Depression and stuff. So talk about Uranus and Taurus, you know, unexpected events, um, finances, stock markets, economy, uh, geopolitics, uh, weather conditions, you know, all that stuff. And it's valid now. I mean, but still, we haven't seen this before. I'm 44, and it's taken Uranus my whole life to get to this side from over there. It's almost directly opposite my natal. Actually, it is. Um, so this is a big one, and I'm already noticing a lot of stuff on television. A lot of people talking about chips and transhuman kind of stuff, like eye implants and facial recognition, and just you're going to start seeing more of that with the 5G. Uh, it just everything just ascended. The technology just ascended. Hopefully, it doesn't give us all, dementia and cancers and stuff like that. But uh, you know, that's the Uranus thing, pushing the limits, shattering the mold, breaking the mold, and especially with all this Pisces energy right now, it's really like tearing into the ether, tearing into that other world energy, pulling stuff out of the other dimensions and stuff. Uh, and on a more physical level, Pisces also rules mucus and stuff like that, like runny noses and sinuses and uh, you know all that gross stuff. Uh, Being sick and physically sick. Uh, so I've noticed an allergy. I've had a runny nose for about a week, but uh, expect a little bit more of that, especially with Mercury going retrograde here. Mercury being, ruled by Gemini, which rules the lungs. Uh, and then, you got Pisces ruling the mucous membrane. So, uh, also feet problems. Uh, be good to your feet right now. Uh, this is the taking care of yourself. We're still, in this uh, North Node in Cancer, but we just don't have no planets really, juicing it up, yet. We really won't till the sun hits Cancer and we get to the other side of eclipse season, and then we'll start seeing uh, the culminations, endings, or new beginnings that started from that blood moon at 0 degrees Leo. Uh, but and as summer comes, it's going to be more relevant about our feelings and feeling good and stuff. Actually doing stuff to make ourselves uh, comfortable. What feels good, the finer things in life. Uh, Definitely a lot of that sensual, Sabian, kind of Sybaris kind of thing going on with all this earth energy. Uh, now the finer things in life, luxuries, actually, things that really draw your attraction. But yeah, this is a great. I think this is going to be a really good year. And this is the end. This is the end of the year. Astrologically, Aries is the first sign. So like March 20th is technically like the New Year's astrologically. So then we get to start a whole new fresh cycle over. And I don't know if that's why it always feels like right now there's this like trudgy feeling of you're just trying to get to the end of something. Uh, you start, rushing around and, not taking your time. And it's like you're racing towards something, but you don't even know what it is. So I don't know if anyone else has been getting a lot of that, but I've been getting a lot of that. But anyway, just kind of chilling. Love you guys.